Hi guys, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Inika Child. If you are returning, welcome back. How you doing? Cheers. It's veggie. You guys are having a great week and a great month and a great overall energy. Before we get on to our topic today, as you know, as you can see from the title, we're doing another story time. I have a disclaimer. This isn't to shame anybody, isn't to bully anybody on the spot. This is simply me sharing my stories because, shit, I'm a Leo and I'm talkative as fuck and I don't want to have all these stories in my motherfucking head chained up. Someone once told me that I should write a book because I have so many cool, crazy, random ass stories. So here I am making YouTube videos. If I care enough or give enough fucks to replace your name with a fake name, then I clearly give some type of fuck. If I don't, then I don't give a fuck. I don't have that many subscribers. I don't have a lot to lose. I said what I said, and if you don't like it, I don't give a shit. So on to the story. This story is about a boy that I had a crush on growing up. So my parents are divorced, and my dad had moved from one of the houses that he rented out after the divorce
into a smaller unit. So we were moving into like a duplex. I visited my dad on the weekends until I was about 13 years old, and then I'm with him full time. So I was going from Antioch to Stockton every weekend. I was about 9.5 years old. I remember it was October, so I had just turned 9 or just turned 10, and we moved to these duplexes. U-Haul is in the driveway. We're there, we're unpacking, we're loading this.
I see that across the alley, our next door neighbor
is a biracial boy. And I have a white mother and a black father, and he has a white mother and a black father, and so instantly we clicked. So I went up to him like the night we were moving in, and we walked around the corner to McDonald's, and my dad bought us Oreo McFlurries, and instantly we were friends.
You know, I played with him on the weekends. We would play all the time. After living there for about 3 months or a few months, I used to go to a school called John R. Williams, but then I moved to Antioch with my mother, and so I went to a different school. So on the weekends I was with my dad back at home. So I had a neighbor friend that was running down the street. Her name's Jamise, and I remember seeing her and calling out her name like Jamise, because we went to John R. Williams together. So when I found out she was my neighbor, I was really excited about that. So we and her became friends, even though she wasn't really friends with me at school. She was just friends with me on the weekends, but I was like an embarrassment, but it is what it is. So me, her, Darren, Dylan, and a couple of the other kids on the block would all play together, hang out, whatnot. We had ripsticks, whatever. Darren had a crush on me. I didn't know this at the time, but he had a crush on me, and I didn't like him back. We were all friends. So one day, just me and Darren hanging out. Mind you, Darren's grandma is I don't want to talk about her because she passed away, but she's just a racist white bitch. She was really nice to me, my dad, at first. She would let me pet the animal. She gave my dad wine bottles here and there, but this day had changed everything. Me and him are playing as usual. We're up the street. We're in one of the alleys, because like how our houses are, it's like the garage, and then there's like a driveway, and it's like a little alley. And he dropped his skateboard or something in the dumpster, and I was on my phone. I wasn't paying attention. Remember him putting his head into the dumpster to look for something? In my head, I thought he removed his head. Like, I wasn't paying attention. Like, I thought he backed up and moved. I closed the dumpster without paying attention, and I closed it on top of him. And he got really mad at me, started punching the fuck out of the garage, and he was punching it because he had anger issues just like me, and he was punching it so bad that his knuckles got bloody, and I got scared, and I looked at him and I was like, Dylan, are you okay? Like, are you sure? Like, are you good? He looked at me and got hella mad, and he's like, I'm gonna get you for this, or you know, like how kids are. So I started running home, and he starts chasing me, and I'm just like going full speed because I'm fucking scared. He's chasing me. I'm thinking he's gonna beat me up. My dad, the grandma are outside talking, and so I run up to my dad. I'm like, Daddy, 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 and I hug him. I mean, he's trying to hurt me. And then after that, his grandma didn't let me walk on her sidewalk, didn't let me, like, she's a fucking bitch. She didn't let me walk on the sidewalk. She was mean to my dad. She didn't let me pet the animals anymore. She didn't let me come near her garage. She didn't let me play with her son. And I was just so confused because it was that one incident. So ever since then, it's been an issue, you know.
But over the years, seeing him and, the fact that he's forbidden fruit, seeing him, over time, getting older, 12, 13, 14, I started to grow a crush on him. And he used to hang out with one of the kids down the street. We're going to call him Balma. He used to hang out with Balma, the homie up the street, and Balma and him used to talk, kick it in front of the house or whatever. So I used to go down there and kick it with them, and it was all Gucci because we was all homies as long as his grandma didn't see me, which is just really fucked up. So we were all hanging out. It was all Gucci. Like, me and him would vibe. Me and him would vibe all the time. And I fucked with the people that worked at Radio Shack at the time, and I guess I didn't know this, but he also fucked with the people that worked at Radio Shack, so we would see each other there sometimes. And so, it was just like, I started to like him, and he started to like me, because if he didn't like me, I wouldn't have went up to him and told him that I liked him. One day, the ladies at Radio Shack is like, just go up to him, like, tell him you like him. We're gonna call her Julie. Julie said, go tell Dylan that you like him. Like, I don't understand I'm surprised y'all haven't done nothing yet, and like sneaking your windows, some boy next door shit. And I was like, oh my God, like, she started making my engines churn. So I just decided one day, next time I am out there with the homies, I'm gonna pull him aside. I'm gonna pull Dylan to the side and tell him I have a crush on him. Because he told me about 2 weeks prior to this that he had a crush on me back in the day, but he didn't anymore. But then as we spent time together, I was feeling the vibes, you feel me? So I told him, I'm like, hey, I have a crush on you, da-da-da-da-da-da. He was like, I don't like black girls.
I'm not gonna sit there and be like, well, I'm half white. I was just like, your mom is white, your dad is black, my mom is white, my dad is black. We had the exact same mix, the exact same percentage. Like, our parents damn near look alike. But you won't, self-hate? But I didn't understand it at the time. Like, I just thought it was an excuse. Like, I knew he liked me because I wouldn't have told him that I liked him if I felt like there was any chance of being rejected. I don't like rejection, honey. I'm a Leo. I want to be top and center all the time. I want to win, period. So I'm going to take all the clues that I need. I'm going to observe you and observe the emotions that you making me feel. I'm going to see how you looking at me, how you talking to me, how you blushing, how you reacting, how you responding to what I'm saying to you. Like, I observe. I'm a fucking lion. So by the time that I gather up all this information and decide to calculate and then make my move, I mean, chances are pretty, like, calculate a risk. So I knew he liked me, so it didn't really faze me. Because, I mean, it hurt my feelings when I talked to my dad about it. I'm not saying it didn't faze me, but still hung out with him. So one day we were walking to McDonald's together, and we were like gonna hang out, and we had like all these plans. Not all these plans. We're like gonna go to McDonald's, get some food, chill, whatever, kick it. So we're at McDonald's, and I'm ordering my food, and he goes to sit down with this girl, and I'm like, okay, this girl, we're gonna call her Jasmine. And I remember this girl from elementary school. I was a 4th grader. She was a 3rd grader. So, the 3rd graders, they're the younger ones. They're the babies. We were the older kids. So I knew her from that. And she was always ugly, very annoying. Like, never had an issue with her, but just wasn't part of my crew. Like, I was like, ugh, So he went to go sit with her. And so I go up to them after I order my food. And he's like, I'm going to go hang out with Jasmine today. And I'm like, okay. I was just like, okay. And I didn't really like care because she's ugly and I'm not, so I wasn't like really like, I didn't think anything of it. But then they ended up being each other's first love and be together for like 3 years. And I'm just like, ow. Then she cheated on him, and now he has all these girlfriends that come and go, and I'm just like, okay. He's still within all this age of Aquarius awakenings, information, and Black Lives Matter movements. He still has self-hate issues, and I just don't get it. But yes, that's my story time. We're not even going to talk about the time that he made nigger jokes, but that's through the grapevine and through his father. So that's not information that I should be sharing because it's gossip information, if you know what I'm saying. To like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And yeah, follow me on Instagram at princess with 3 S's of fire right here. And J__indica for Twitter. And my TikTok is Princess of Wands. No spaces, none of that. So yeah, holler at your girl. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for making it to the end of the video, and thank you for listening. Y'all have a great day. Any opinions, any stories, any suggestions, video suggestions, please leave in the comment section down below. And if you have any reaction video suggestions, holler at me. That's the next creative project I'll be doing. So hit me up. Love you guys.